Hello, I'm Lynette Melnick, and today I am here to share with you one of my favorite tools for art, and it is this little squeeze bottle. So come and join me, and I'm going to show you how I use it and the paint I put in it. I have been getting a lot of questions about the tool that I use to make the thin lines in my paintings. They can be just sporadic lines, or they can be a painting like this, which has a different form of asemic writing that's all over, and then it's just using shades. But what I love to do is create different lines with it. If I go fast, it'll create dots. I can make them thicker depending upon if I do use water on the paper. And then if the paint is still wet, I can make them thicker if I rub another paper on top of it. But let's get into the actual tool, which is this wonderful squeeze bottle. I absolutely love it. Now you can get these from art stores, or you can get it online. It is a squeeze bottle applicator with a needle tip. And they usually come like this. I take this off because if I'm painting with it, this little thing will get in the way. And the one thing though, for me, sometimes I lose these things on my table if I have a whole lot going on, and then I have to find it afterwards. But also I put this safety pin on because sometimes the tip gets clogged and you just need to clean it out with the safety pin. And so I have that on a couple of them just so I can find them. Now the paint that I use for these are typically soft body acrylics. I'm not particular on which brand. This is one brand that you can get in art stores or online, 2 different sizes, fairly inexpensive. I'll show you how I put them into the bottles. And here's another brand. This is TriArt, another soft body. And here's a third soft body acrylic that I've used. And let me show you what I mean by soft body acrylic. It pours really easily, although I don't use the fluid acrylics. I'm sure you can use them and you can try them. I just don't use them. I like this consistency, although there are some brands of soft body acrylics that are thicker than others. And if that's the case, then I do add some water, or I add some medium, like a gloss medium Liquitex. Also what I do is I have an older bottle and I've already thinned it with water, and I have to put this message on so I remember what I've done with it. And so then I can just thin it in one step. And typically what I would do if I've already put it in this little bottle is then I would just pour some in. And then put the cap on and shake it up. Now, that being said, I have also made the paint to go in here with heavy body acrylics. So really I use any type, and with these heavy body ones, I will mix it, and I may mix it in a cup. Like this is just a little scoop that comes with the protein powder or other types of things. Or I'll mix it in a little jar. For example, this one I've just mixed in an old jam jar, and then you can see this is thin. and I'm able to then take this and put it in. So I will scoop some of this out and put it in here. I will mix it with a little bit. It's like mixing a recipe. If you have thicker stuff in and if you put a lot of water in, it doesn't mix as easily. So I would just mix a little bit in there and then stir it up. For example, if it's, see, this is quite thick. And I can just put some water in as well, just to start it, because you can always use a little bit of water in for this. Let's put a little bit more in. I will also use a fork to, if I have more of it and I need to mix it in. And I just keep adding more, I just keep adding more liquid to it, just to get it a little bit thinner to the consistency that I want. And so this is getting better. It's not as thick as it was before, but I will just keep doing that. I won't do it right now just because it'll take a little bit more time. But this is the consistency that typically I like for it. It can pour in. And if I've created it from here and I want to get it into this little bottle, and I don't have a small container like this. These ones are easier because you can pour them right in. Although I will tell you, don't, if you do that, you can certainly do it, but raise it up just a little bit so that you have some air coming, and then just squeeze it in. But if I have a larger container of this, I put on some music or I put on a video that I don't need to watch every little thing, and I get a palette knife and I start putting it in. Whoops. Let me do it so that you can see it. This does take a long time, but if you just, it's a good time to start thinking about things I have to do. And then I just keep putting it in. I have tried a funnel, a little funnel. I just find it gets all clogged up, the funnel, and it just makes more of a mess. This can make a mess, but then I just make sure that I have some paper close by like this, and I just will wipe it off afterwards, and I'll use it up on something else. So then when this is all in, if it still needs a little bit, I will either put a little bit of medium with water, or I just may squirt a little bit of water in there, just a tiny bit, just to get a little bit more fluid if I want that. And then I just shake it up, and then it'll be ready to use. And so the consistency, when I like it, when it comes out, just wonderful. It's a fabulous tool to use. I just love it. I have control over it, but yet I don't have control over it because I get these wonderful little marks or these thicker edges in here, and it just makes it really quite interesting. And so that gives you an idea what I do for these. Soft body acrylic, such as this, any brand really will do. Add some medium of some type. This one I've already thinned it with water so that I don't have to do 2 steps, but I'll use the medium, and then I'll just squirt in some water if I want to. And that's it. So have fun, and if you do use it, and if you have any questions, or if you just want to show me and tag me, I would love to see what you do. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here, and if you liked this, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends so that they can have some fun using this, and also sign up for my newsletter where I give you more tips to do, and then you find out about my upcoming workshops as well, which I'm really excited about. So take care, and until next time, bye for now.